in this video we're going to talk about HTML, HTML5, CSS, CSS3, JavaScript frameworks. It's just a quick overview so that you will be aware of these frameworks, that they are out there, and you'll probably get to know where to find them and play with them a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Bootstrap first, which is our HTML5 framework. It helps you develop HTML5 applications rapidly. It's built originally at Twitter by MDO and FAT. It utilizes less CSS. Less is a CSS framework. It's compiled via Node, and it's managed through GitHub. So the project source code is available on GitHub, so you can download the source code and make changes to it. Okay, it's a popular modern front-end UI development framework. It's featured pack and will have most of the things you will need for developing responsive websites. These are responsive, I mean websites that will run optimally on your mobile device, like tablets, smartphones, laptops with different screen size, and also on your desktops with the different screen size, wide screen and all that. It has a 12 grid responsive layout, comes with about 13 custom jQuery plugins for common UI user interfaces like carousels and modal windows, and Bootstrap is customizable and it does a lot more. So it is well documented. It has plenty of coverage in blogs and tutorial sites. So you can download it from the link that you see here, getbootstrap.com, version 2.3.2. And I can show you just few examples of Bootstrap websites that are developed using Bootstrap. This is one site called soundready.fm. This is a Bootstrap-based website. As you can see at the bottom, it tells you it's powered using Bootstrap. And if I go back to my slide and I click keep it, this is another site that's powered using Bootstrap. You can see it looks amazing. And if I want to tell if it's really mobile friendly or flexible, if I adjust this, as I adjust my screen, you will notice that it adapts to my screen size. I see no scroll. I only see a horizontal scroll bar, but a vertical scroll bar, but I don't see any horizontal scroll bar. It automatically adjusts itself. This is what responsive means. See, instead of 3 pictures that we are showing here, now I only see 2 with no bars. So this is the responsiveness of Bootstrap. Okay, and do gather content is another one that's developed using Bootstrap. So this is also a Bootstrap base. So you can use this as a starter template or as a framework to start developing HTML5 web applications, which is basically you are playing with CSS, HTML5, CSS3, and JavaScript. Okay. Next, I'll talk about Skeleton. This is another HTML5 framework. It's a small collection of CSS files that can help you rapidly develop sites that look beautiful and that sizes to your device size. So from a 17-inch monitor, laptop monitor to your iPhone, it takes any shape. It's responsive down to mobile. It's fast to start, and it's style agnostic. So next, talk about JavaScript frameworks. We talk about jQuery, Node.js, and Backbone.js. It's supposed to be Backbone.js. These are popular JavaScript frameworks today that are used on the web to make your web applications beautiful. So you can check this out. Just Google any one of these words, jQuery, Node.js, and Backbone, and you'll see what they do, and you can download these and then do a lot more. You know, I can go straight to the web right now. Let me look at one of them. If I do nodejs.org. This is their home page and this is their home site, and you can see that it's also on GitHub, so you can actually contribute to the code right here, and you can download Node.js from here by just clicking download. Go to community. It has a very good community, just like the other frameworks. So now let's look at jQuery. jQuery UI. This is the jQuery UI website, and you can go here again and download jQuery and learn more about jQuery. It's good in this class to get a very good idea of all these different frameworks that are available there. These are all just to make your life easy. jQuery is nothing else but JavaScript, but it's JavaScript with some special libraries to make your life easy developing applications that would use JavaScript. Okay. And CSS frameworks. So we have 3 here basically that I just mentioned. That's 960 Grid, Blueprint, and Omega. These are CSS frameworks that make laying out your pages with CSS a lot more easier than if you have to do everything by hand. There are other ones that I didn't mention here, like Sass and Less. These are also very good and very powerful CSS frameworks. You can check all of these on the web and learn more about them. So if I look at 960 Grid, so it's 960.js. This is what 960.js is about, and you can see sites that are built on this. Fedora site, the Linux distribution is built on it. Gantry is built on it, and 51 bits, it's built on it. PressFlow is built on this. There are a lot of applications here that are built on this, and even Drupal uses the 960 Grid. So it's good to look at. The 960 Grid generator, let's take a look at that right here. Okay, let's look at Blueprint CSS. So it's blueprintcss.org. This is a Blueprint site. From here you can find out commerce.gov. The federal website is developed using Blueprint. It uses Blueprint CSS framework. So these are, you can download it right from here, zip code or the source code. So Blueprint is a CSS framework which aims to cut down on your development time. It gives you a solid foundation to build your project on top of any grid system. So it also uses the 360 grid anyway. And here you have Omega, which is very big in Drupal, the Omega team. This is also based on the 360. Let's see. Okay, so if you with Drupal, you can download Omega right from here, and once you download it, you can. Oh, that's not it. Okay, it's just I'm looking for. Okay, Omega. Okay. Okay, so from the Drupal site, you can download Omega. The latest version is Omega 4, which uses a lot of other CSS frameworks and other JavaScript frameworks like Response.js. It uses Less and Sass, all built in. So these are various frameworks that I wanted to mention, not too much, but just to mention them so that you were aware that they are available and that you can check these ones out and learn. All of these are open source frameworks, and you can download the source code, play with it, look through, read it, and do some practice on your own and get to understand how they work and how they are used. Every one of these content management systems that are out there use one or two or a combination of these frameworks in some way. They could use it in their modules or in their themes, and they can use it in their components or in their plugins in the case of WordPress and Joomla. So it's good to know about them. That's the end of this one. It's pretty short. It was just to mention that.